The window comes down and the tricks begin. You're pulled over, blue lights behind you, engine off, and you do the polite thing. You roll down your window, and in the 60 seconds that follow, a trained police officer is going to run a series of small practice tricks on you. Not dramatic ones, quiet ones. A friendly question here, a casual glance there, a line that sounds like small talk, but isn't. Each one is designed to do the same thing. To get you to confess to 6+ tricks in 60 seconds something, to consent to something, or to hand the officer the grounds they don't yet have so that a routine stop becomes a search or a caution or a night you did not need to have. Most drivers fall for at least one of them because the tricks are built to feel like ordinary conversation. So today I'm going to walk you through them one at a time, what the officer says, what they're actually doing underneath it, and the exact calm words that shut each one down. And near the end, I'll give you the single sentence that quietly beats all of them at once. So stay with me because the difference between the driver who gets waved on and the driver who gets taken apart is almost never innocence. It's knowing what's really being done to them. And before anyone rolls their eyes and thinks this is anti-police, it isn't. Most officers are decent people doing a hard job, but these techniques are real. They're trained and they work precisely because you don't know they're happening. Knowing them doesn't make you difficult. It makes you calm. And a calm, informed driver is the one who walks away. I'm Oliver Bennett. For 15 years, I defended people in police stations and courtrooms across England and Wales, and I sat with person after person who lost the whole case in the first minute at the roadside. Not because they were guilty, but because they were friendly, they were nervous, and they talked. This isn't legal advice. It's the plain English version of what I wish every driver knew before that window ever came down. Let's go through the tricks. Trick number 1, and it's almost always the very first thing you'll hear. Do you? Trick 1. Do you know why I stopped you? Know why I stopped you? It sounds innocent. It sounds like the officers just owe me a conversation. It is not. It is the oldest one in the book, and it's a trap with a name. It's an admission trap. Because think about what happens when you answer it honestly. You start guessing. Was I going a bit fast? Was it my brake light? Is it because I rolled through that junction? And in that instant, you have just confessed on their body and camera to an offense they might not even have stopped you for. You've done their job for them. So, here is your move, and it's simple. Don't guess and don't confess. You answer a question with a question politely. No, officer, could you tell me why? That's it. You've stayed friendly. You've admitted nothing. And now the burden is back where it belongs, on them to tell you why they stopped you. Trick 2, have you had anything to drink? 2, have you had anything to drink tonight? Now this one feels almost like a courtesy, especially if it's the evening, but understand what the officer is doing. They are fishing. They are looking for a reason, any reason, to move to a breath test. And here's the thing most drivers don't know. An officer can't simply breathalyze you on a whim. Under the Road Traffic Act, to require that roadside breath test, they need grounds. A suspicion that you've got alcohol in your body, a moving traffic offense, or an accident. A cheerful, have you had a drink? Is them trying to generate that suspicion out of your own answer? You do not have to get into a discussion about your evening. A calm, no, officer, or simply, I've got nothing to declare, thank you, is a complete answer. You're not being evasive. You're just declining to narrate your night into their camera. Trick number 3 is the one that catches the nicest, most polite people because it's aimed squarely at good manners. It's the rapid-fire questions. Trick 3, the rapid-fire questions. Where are you coming from? Where are you headed? Whose car is this? What's in the back? One after another, friendly, quick. And the purpose is simple. Keep you talking. Because the more you talk, the more you might contradict yourself, sound unsure, or say something that becomes a new thread for them to pull. So, let me be very clear about the law here, because this is the heart of it. You do not have to answer where you're coming from, where you're going, or what your business is. You have the right to silence. What you must do when you're driving is give your name and address and voy if you're required to produce your license, your insurance, and let them see the vehicle documents. That's the deal. Your identity and your documents? Yes. The story of your evening? No. So, you can hand over everything you're legally obliged to and still politely decline the interrogate.